That's the quantum algorithms build India's largest quantum scale student ecosystem. Position on the plate and preferred destination for quantum talent, startups and investments. And enable students to compete for higher value careers globally. Amaravathi Quantum Value Hackathon 2025 exemplifies scale, inclusion, and excellence through strong academic industry government convergence, organized in collaboration with EFC, IPM, PCF, and leading startup groups. Over 20,000 students participated in Amaravathi Quantum Value Hackathon boot camps, from which 100 teams were selected for the final round, with a mandatory gender inclusion reflecting APSI's commitment to equity and diversity. The hackathon focuses on rainwater quantum applications, across energy, healthcare, logistics, cybersecurity, climate modeling, and financial optimization, emphasizing the proof of concepts and deploying solutions. To Amaravathi Quantum Value APSI has launched India's largest quantum talent movement. 50,000 students to be trained. Over 1 lakh students already enrolled in NPTEL quantum courses, complemented by local certification, internship, and 150 funded quantum plus nearly 8 research scholarship. I thank our students, faculty members, partners, and organizations for their dedication. Amaravathi Quantum Value is not merely an academic initiative, it is a strategic investment in India's innovation economy. Let us together quantum peak into the future, but build a quantum powered model from Amaravathi for the world. My friend, I am reminded of a poem written by a British poet master. When I visited Christmas Day, he wrote a poem where it reads like this. Bliss was in the dawn to be alive, to be young was heaven. That is what he said. When he transforming society with a lot of activity, you are all in. So it is a bliss for all of you. And this bliss will bright future, not just for you, for the country and for the state as well. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you for the detailed remarks. To share his practical knowledge with us.
Good morning, everyone.
So, in this group, is there anyone who has not heard about quantum yet? I guess everyone has heard about quantum. But in the year 2024, 2 years back, how many of you had heard about quantum? Has 2 years, 2 years from a small fraction of percent of people. Everyone going about quantum has happened. This is being noticed by the world today. So last week I was yesterday I was in Dubai, and people were asking me what I'm doing in India, what I'm doing in Gujarat, what is happening in this quantum valley, what is there, what is so special that we're able to create the world's largest hackathon. 20,000 people in a hackathon, never heard of. 2 lakh students in NPTEL course for quantum, not heard of. In the IPM, every year there is something called Biscuit Fall Fest. I'm sure some of you participated. 30,000 plus world participated. 18,000 were from graduated government. This one part. So, so there is a question of UAP. This is an Arab lady. This Arab lady is asking me, you know, Dr. Reddy, was asking, no longer ready. Can you connect me with them? Because we want to invite a delegation of Indian delegation to UAE. Because we are holding the largest this quantum conference, something they are holding. Okay. But this dais is now known across the world because of this magic which is happening. That magic is being driven by each one of you. I participated and I must congratulate each one of you, the finalists who took part and had the patience. I think this has been stretching for 2-3 months now. This final, but thank you so much for being here. I'm told you are here for the past 3 days or so, and you'll be here tomorrow also. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And now the real work has started. The real work has started by all of you participating in these hackathons. And now we need to pick the tough problems one by one and solve them using quantum, AI, and other deep technologies. All this, that is when Amaravathi Quantum Valley will become the Silicon Valley. Remember, Silicon Valley, Amaravathi Quantum Valley has to be better than Silicon Valley in the coming few years. Okay, that has to happen. And who's going to make that happen? Who are going to make that happen? Okay, the people on the stage are there to help you. But the person who's going to make it happen is you. You are the person who's going to make it happen. So all the best, and thank you so much for making this the world's biggest hackathon ever. I don't know whether this record will be broken. Maybe the way things are going, maybe next time it will be even bigger. But enjoy this because 20,000 is unheard of for a hackathon in quantum across the world. So thank you so much.
And this is like on the Marchcom concept, AI and deep technologies. I now welcome Dr. C. Sridhar to give his valuable message. I am Dr. Shiyama to benefit the students.
Inspiration is on the case. Director, the secretary actually, Professor Deepak, Dr. Venkata Subramanian, Dr. C. Sridhar, Professor K. Masamurthy, Honorable James Mayashi, Dr. J. Reddy, Dr. Ali Kumar, dear students, participants, and faculty, welcome to all of you to this event, which has been organized by Action. Well, it gives me great pleasure to be here on this occasion. All of you have made this possible. All of you have participated in this hackathon has made this possible. Now we are at the grand finale of this speakers before have highlighted what a remarkable event this has been. It is a momentous event where we have all the young bright minds here who are going to be the treasure of our nation, of our state in the future. So I just say a few words about this as we come to the end of this. So as all of you know, Amaravathi Quantum Valley represents Andhra Pradesh strategic commitment to future techniques, positioning Amaravathi as India's quantum innovation capital. And this hackathon is not just a hackathon, it is part of a national movement to build India's quantum physics workforce and innovation ecosystem. And this has been the vision of Action, at least when it comes to identification and Amaravathi Quantum Valley. Actually envisions Amaravathi as a national quantum analyticals integrating education, research, industry, mentorship, startups, and global collaborations on a single line. And we have very, very clear goals about this meeting. Build India's largest quantum skilled student ecosystem. And even that has been made possible for the visionary leadership of our chairman and other mentors, and of course the participation of students in a large number. And the other goal is enable students to compete for high value, deep tech areas globally. And also to attract quantum startups, investments, research partnerships, particularly to the state of Andhra Pradesh. And when we talk about the scale and significance of this hackathon, as the speaker before me has highlighted, this is India's largest quantum innovation that was made possible because we have leading partners, including DSC, IBM, ECS, and quantum institutes. Over 20,000 students were trained through 80 boot camps prior to the hackathon before this has been started. And this ensures that not just participation, not just participation on the part of any of you, because it's a lot of people that really that has gone into the. And from these 103 teams advanced to the final stage, and we have been careful about the mandatory gender inclusion, because this is a very strong statement we can make on equity in tech innovation. And the focus on this quantum issue is, of course, problem solving, things, issues that are there in real world. So this hackathon focuses on practical quantum problem solving and it addresses national and global challenges, particularly power and energy systems, healthcare and life sciences, logistics and supply chains, cryptography and cybersecurity, climate modeling, and financial optimization. This approach ensures that students move beyond theory to proof of concepts, prototypes, and deployable ideas. And of course, the other important feature of this is capacity building. So through this, we are able to contribute to capacity building at an unprecedented scale. And Action has launched India's largest quantum talent movement through this Amaravathi Quantum Rally. And 50,000 students are to be trained in quantum technologies with the help of IBM, Pfizer, and NVIDIA. 50,000 students, 55,000 students have already enrolled in NPTEL courses of quantum computing and physics. Then in these courses, we have very structured learning pathways which are included. And these are, first we have a 4-week quantum foundation program. Then we have a 6 to 8 weeks advanced quantum algorithms program. And through this, what is the benefit that our students will get? Global exposure and a lot of opportunities for the students, because this Amaravathi Quantum Valley connects Indian students to virtual laboratories of world-class quantum facilities, and it also helps in giving in global internships and fellowships. And out of this 100 fully funded quantum plus AI young researcher scholarships, 100 such research scholarships are awarded, creating direct partnerships with the national research and industry groups. And of course, when it comes to finally, what is the impact? The strategic impact for Andhra Pradesh and in general India. So, Amaravathi Quantum Valley is not just an academic initiative, it is a strategic investment in India's science, technology, and innovation. Andhra Pradesh is emerging from a model state for deep tech skilling, where policy vision translates into measurable outcomes and national leadership. And this hackathon demonstrates what is possible The whole world is able to see now what is possible when the government, the academia, industry and students collaborate with a shared vision towards building a brighter future. So you are the builders, not contributors, the bright future, particularly because of emerging technologies and all that will be possible as the speakers before me also have said. Because of the brilliant young minds, we have that curiosity and energy and all those things to make this possible. So it is you people that make this possible. So thank you very much. This may be a question.
Thank you, ma'am, for the information about the features of content. Now, I cordially welcome Dr. C. Sridhar to give his valuable message. Moving on. Now, let us know more about Professor K. Madhukar, the top-notch academician whose guidance is boundless. I request Ms. Joshna to present Madhukar's self-profile.
It's a great privilege to introduce a personality whose life work serves as a blueprint for excellence both in sharing and active leadership. It's an honor to introduce Professor K. Madhumurthy. Professor K. Madhumurthy is a visionary, currently stands at the head of higher education in our state. Having assumed charge as the Chancellor of RGUK in 2025 and serving as the chairman of Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education. He is the primary architect stepped in transformative reforms to build a robust, future-ready education system for all of us. With a stellar career spanning over 37 years, Professor Murthy is an authority in mechanical engineering. An alumnus of NIT Varanasi, his groundbreaking research in biofuels, solar energy, and rocket rockets has earned international acclaim and a prestigious lifetime achievement. From serving as registrar of NIT Delhi, being a member of the Board of Governors of 5 premier NITs across India, including Rourkela and Nagpur. He has been a silent force behind the success of India's top technical institutions. His influence is truly global. He has served as a management advisor for the UNDP and ILO in Cambodia and has collaborated with world leaders like Samsung-driven human resource experts. Above all, he is a champion for students where it is established incubation centers or achieving near 100%. So, your presence here today is a profound inspiration to every aspiring engineer in all this world. We are deeply honored to have.
Good morning. Dignitaries on the press. Respected Dr. J.B. Baker, Director of National Quantum Mission, who is sincerely
Sound bit more.
activities of National Quantum Mission across the nation. Dr. Subramanian, who's been the mentor for the quantum program in Andhra Pradesh. He's been hand-holding all the times. Dr. C. Sridhar is studying in our state quantum mission. Respected friend, my colleagues, Dr. Panek, Dr. Maria, principal of this institute. Members of the jury, faculty members, spots, mentors, witnesses, guests, ladies and gentlemen. All the exciting moment it is to be here at this event of finance of the Amaravathi Hackathon. We started a long time back. We had been trying to enthuse people, to draw in as much as possible. The enthusiasm mounted by the spots, the institutes, the teachers, the mentors, all across. But before I go ahead, let me first congratulate the student teams that have been here to participate in the finals of the Amaravathi Hackathon. Now, making it this far is itself an achievement. In the sense that you have chosen a new field, difficult path, not only a difficult path, but we have also chosen the future. Quantum technologies is no longer a distant dream, it's happening now. And in this context, you would one day say that I was there, it's became. Amaravathi quantum inaugurated tomorrow with the foundation stone, laying out the foundation stone. Let me tell you that those who are entering this nascent field would have a natural advantage. You would be the first of the learners. You would be the first to experiment. And you would also be leaders first. In that particular context, would also be the first amongst the few of this India's quantum movement. Having said this gives us a vital opportunities with respect to your not only careers but research, startups, as well as global collaborations that are likely to come up very soon. And in this context, we want to remember every moment of our participation. I should firstly thank all those institutions who have provided you this opportunity. More so, when we heard of the quantum mission, taken up at the state level, and our Honorable Chief Minister has initiated quantum movement here. We were a bit lost to see how can we, because the quantum declaration says we are going to commence this on 1st of 2026. Yeah. And we were worried that we never even had a subject in our own course for any of the programs that we offer in the state. And this investor raised the question, how many can we bring it to this so that there will be users of the systems that we are going to install, of the programs that we are going to make. We cannot know how to estimate. But we thought, we promised ourselves that we would train at least 500 of our faculty to take our education forward in this direction. Not only this, we also promised ourselves that we will focus on exposing at least 30,000 of our students. Whether that was a market or not, but we have Trimurtis here. Dr. J.D. Reddy, Dr. Subramanian, and Dr. Sridhar, who have been a great support in initiating all our activities. Now they energize us. They'll pump in all the confidence to go ahead with all the programs. In fact, they have subjects are part of technologies. So you are so kind to us to be participating in every activity of ours to see that we take through in our national mission. Everybody has confidence in these two states particularly with respect to computer science and software engineering. We also thought, we heard very often from our Honorable Chief Minister saying, when he created the high-tech city, people could not believe what it would transform. Now he has given us a mission with his vision of something that we have never heard of before, at least in the academics, about the quantum technologies. And yes, today it's a street talk. It is common parlance everywhere. Thanks to the ambition that we all have, the curiosity that we all express, and the creativity that we are trying to show in such events wherever it is possible. Added to this, I also wish to make a mention that such programs are hindered by the visionary guidance as well as the progressive governance of our Honorable Chief Minister, who have always been focusing on technology and innovation so that the state would always be ahead in knowledge future. We are also fortunate to have dynamic leadership of Sri Nara Lokesh, who has also been supporting this sort of a thinking with promoting youth, skilling, and also the emerging technologies. And in that particular context, he has always been harping upon creating as many opportunities in the emerging technology areas. That had always been the spirit with which we have been taking up. But our concern in the education field had always been that our students had been focusing more on marks, certificates, and degrees and credits, rather than the concept and the way it is to be applied. I feel this particular aspect of a hackathon is an eye-opener for many of us. Because when we do something that we like, it is pleasure. When we are forced to do something, it is pressure. And today, what I find in the education system is that we are all under pressure. I think when we do something with this sort of lighting, nobody asks you to do the coding. Nobody asks you to explore different ways of looking at the problems that are given to you. You did it all by yourself. You spent time. We never had a word in our classroom on this, but still, you made all these contributions possible. This is the interest with which we have prepared. I thought this is what is experiential. We are contemplating how to bring this experiential learning into our academics. And that we thought would be more outcome-based digital education. In that context, this hackathon is not only a creative activity that go on, which has triggered you, but we also see this as a learning mechanism for the education system as well. Having said this, let me also tell you that the true learning is not about complex making things complex. We are here learning to make life simple, enjoyable, and that's what we all wanted to make things, not to complicate. And having done this, it's also about making others feel comfortable, giving clarity about things, and providing dignity for people, not only for us, but also for people who are around us. I think we are here to make use of the learnings that we have, and when we learn with interest, work with joy, and solve with purpose, that's what we are all up to. Coming days are going to be very different. You are not going to look for your grades, your marks, your certificates, but the industry is looking forward to see what is it that you can contribute. That's that is to be underlined. With this, we had great, all this would not have been possible. We felt so many times that we were developing this for such a long period. You should understand, it's not enough to coordinate mind with hand, but it is also to coordinate mind with heart. And that's what we have been trying to do. And in this particular context, I should also tell you that there are not many who have been of great support to bring this to this particular juncture. They were sponsors, they were partners, and they were people from various organizations who have been helping, including the government. And I would say, if I have not thanked at least the IBM, TCS, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and any others who have been helping on the guidance of the National Quantum Mission. And taking these programs ahead. We, with your support, we look forward to taking these such programs with all your community and really much better. Well, I take this opportunity to appreciate the patience, tolerance, guidance, and the commitment of the sports centers and the institutions who have always been with you since the beginning. It's not a short period. It's been almost 4 or 5 months now. It's probably close to 20,000 people participating. Now narrowing it down to about 6,000 who have excelled all your activities much better than others do. But let me tell you, all these things would only help us to be very special on this particular occasion. And I wish the finalists all the very best. And you all have a very bright future. Thank you. Jai.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and inspiring words. I thought you would welcome to our series leader to give his valuable insights.
Michael D. and
to be part of this event, being waiting for this event for a long time.
Mira.
So really waiting for this event for a long time. Sure, it's a really good time. Also, we can make great presentations for all this final and science students. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate all the participants of this hackathon. So it will be a world record with respect to the quantum learning programs. So where about 30 students participated. This great hackathon is conducted with the support from a lot of institutions and a lot of things. Behind the scenes stuff. What will this give us? So this will give us a new set of leaders who are seeds who are going to build Amaravathi quantum valley. We all know what means. You also there. Same setup, same features, and same caps. And also there are ministers and its levels. communicate with what messages. So if you go back from the side, still like we can talk more than 15,000 students. Where, so what is the message? How much money you get if you get another price? Yes, you have a reward for the price. The reward is I'm not able to hear. 100 crores. Winning the low price. So what makes you go into 100 crores or in another price? So we all need to think deeper on what we should think about. So traditionally, we've been we need some framework so that we work towards such kind of thing, right? To achieve that noble rights kind of things, right? So I'm going to tell a few points which I mean, practically about this and find solving this. Pre-independence era, what happened? So the British have taken all raw materials from us, packaged them well, and create component finished products and send it to us and get access. Right? All the raw materials were there, soil, then all the products that came to us. Right? Most independence, again, we're not doing it. We're all because of the regulation, right? Both the all these big companies. These products are coming back to us in a packaged form, and we are paying for those packaged products. So I want all of you to say that all of you will work towards making products and work from these services. So how do we do that? So we also need something. So as long as we think about jobs, so we have solved problem. We are forced to think that jobs are good. And that is where we need to take that mindset. Right? So this hackathon is a great example. I'll tell you what happened. The last 1 year, right? That's the last we are all curious about this quantum technology. And you decided that you need to learn. Right? And that's the reason why you participated in this learning. This learning will get you a job, definitely, for sure. Right? But this is a possibility that will get a job, but that is not sufficient, right? So, over to grow a company, what happens is against utilizing your skill, then utilize the other, utilize all the resources that are available there, and again, create some services, and you can become an employer. I want you to go deep, sector, or the next set of things, in order to win the companies, right? So, we should not stop here. So your learning will actually translate to utilizing systems, your knowledge of utilizing the systems will again into the curiosity. That is when you dig deep into the subject, and that is when you get innovation. You can have innovation. Innovation also precedes invention. You invent some things, and then you try to create a market around it, and then create innovation around it. Right? And that is the sequence that you follow. So in order to win Nobel Prize, so it is not sufficient that we are stopping here. So you just have to be, you are passing these cycles of curiosity, awareness, learning, utilization, then research, then innovation, and then the product station. This entire cycle is there. And where are we stopping today? So just like learning, we are getting a job and stopping there. Right? So now it is all our commitment that we move away from this conventional cycle of thinking that there's learning in jobs. That's not what we said as progress. I don't think that's days, last days, in all the equity markets. All the IT software down, and right? So it is a collapse of SaaS function. So today we all know that website of Netflix can be created monthly, which means you need coders. Now imagine the status of Indian software industry. So it is important that you all pick up these skills from market, get deeper into the subject, and then dig deep, and then go and work towards innovation. And that is the commitment that I want to all of you. Do this hackathon, you have shown the commitment that you have all the legal and power to do this. What you do, again, go a step forward and take all the help that is coming from institutions like ES, which is sponsoring a lot of research programs. So take every input or every research funding or the research grant that is coming from DSC and work on towards building this research and innovation rather than stopping at basic learning and then trying to get a job. And this is my message to you. I thank you all the participants for joining this wonderful hackathon. And I wish you all the best and look forward to see you all tomorrow evening. Thank you.
And research was partially like upon the research program. I once again request Joshua to present the profile of Dr. J.P. Redgar and of NUM PhD.
It's my immense honor to introduce our chief guest, Dr. J.P. Redgar, a scientist and administrator whose vision is positioning India as a global superpower. Dr. J.P. Redgar currently serves as the mission director of the National Quantum Mission. To give you a sense of the scale of his responsibility, leading a 6,000 crore rupee initiative, a largest of its kind, which forms the backbone of India's development in quantum computing, secure communication, and advanced materials. This leadership ensures that India is not just a consumer, but a creator of technologies that will define the 21st century. Beyond quantum, as a scientist head and head of quantum technology cell at the Department of Science and Technology, is a silent engine behind the national corridors in artificial intelligence, smart grids, and futuristic interventions. His journey began with the Stellar Network Foundation, an alumnus of Delhi Engineering College, with a PhD specialized in advanced signal processing and measurement. Dr. J.P. Reddy's leadership role in quantum technology cell involves advancing India's efforts in quantum science and technology, a key area prioritized by Indian government. Dr. J.P. Reddy has over 2 decades of experience in science and technology development, especially in areas where research meets regional policy and implementation. So, your dedication to making India self-reliant in cutting-edge science is truly inspiring for every student in this college. We are deeply honored to have you on today's sir.
Regarding that national quantum mission ceremony, and local and there we are Lakshmi Dev. So we have the usually lowest one, 20%.
Thank you so much. First of all, I am very grateful to you people to take this national quantum mission to this level. And I started by telling I'm discussing with Madhumurthy sir and Ravi sir. Actually, when I started this journey around 2022, recently saw another people here. Quantum, only 150 people are there. No tab, no tab, 150. I also don't know quantum at that time. And in the mission, you are the global leaders. You are the global leaders. You take this opportunity. Please understand. Okay, you got this opportunity to become a global leaders. Sundar Pichaiya, Adinda, Arvind Krishna, these are the Indians. Maybe I would like to see from this audience the next 5 years to 10 years. And greetings from the Department of Science and Technology. Respected Madhumurthy sir, and Venkata Garu, Sridhar Garu, Ratna Sindhamani madam, and Tirupati Rao Garu, Ravi Prasad Garu, Anil Garu, and all faculty, students, and my experts from the startups, industry, sponsors, and all people who participated in this event. Maybe I am getting information, 20,000 people, and more than that, and about 1,000 machines across India. This is it's a great opportunity for me to stand here and talk to you. And it's a great occasion for me, and it will give a future roadmap for the country like India. We can become a global leader in quantum technologies. And we need your support and passion. And this is the first step. We started the classical like software and all. Mano, these are not only algorithms, we are also working on the hardware part. Hardware means like the classical laptop, chips, maybe accessories and all. We have not focused on that. In quantum, we are also focusing on each subsystem, each component. You are the main innovators to develop these subsystems. ఎందుకు చెప్తానంటే ఈ విషయం మీకు ఒక క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ వస్తుంది మనకి అమరావతి క్వాంటమ్ పేరు అది ఐడియాను తీసుకొస్తారు ఇట్ హ్యాస్ సెవెరల్ సబ్సిస్టమ్ లైక్ డైల్యూషన్ రిఫ్రిజిరేటర్ ఫ్లెక్సీ కేబుల్స్ కంట్రోల్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ పవర్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్స్ ఇవన్నీ మనం ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం కానీ మనకి క్యాపబిలిటీ ఉంది ఇండియాలో మనం డెవలప్ చేయగలుగుతాం మీరు చేయగలుగుతారు అది చేయాలి make it in India and we can create a supply chain with the other countries. Dilution representative only. Only one company like the Blue Force, Oxford, all the government they are charging around 15 crores. Manam India lo cheyagalugutam 3-4 crores lo manam cheyagalugutam. You can see that. Adi kavala. We should focus on that. Manam em cheyagalugutam మన ఇండియా ఎలా గ్లోబలైజ్ చేయగలుగుతాం in quantum technologies. On the quantum. We are discussing that. If you go to the ancient knowledge, all are quantum. Atom exists everywhere. Paramatma, Bhagavan exists everywhere. That is a quantum. Okay, my request is please understand. On where the could be algorithm develop chestar. It's a great opportunity for all of us. I want Microsoft operating system and operating systems and build chestuntam. Can we develop an operating system in India and put and supply to the other countries? That we cheyagalugutam. We want that. Government is supporting like anything. We are working 24/7. I can call all experts at midnight hours, at 4 o'clock hours, and they are giving the inputs to me. We could have said, we are available 24/7. Are you doing like that? That we want. We need the opportunity, 600 students here. Therefore, winners, runners of the, and you are the winners, and you are the global leaders. We started training by our honorable initiative, 50,000, 1 lakh, all people. This is not so easy. And I would like to congratulate actually and all institutions. This is the architect. This was architected by her action under the chairmanship of Amaravathi garu. We this opportunity ఎప్పుడు లేదు ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఈ ఆపర్చునిటీ గవర్నమెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు మీరు యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి on states, and states, 56 states, we are working all together for the partner. 20 సార్లు ప్రైవేట్గా చెప్పారు 1-2 years back in the partner గురించి ఎన్నారా అర్థమైందో లేదో నాకు తెలియదు డెవలప్మెంట్ స్పాన్సర్ ఐ ఆల్సో డోంట్ క్వాంటమ్ గురించి ఎవరికి తెలియదు మన మీద క్వాంటమ్ ఫిజిక్స్ క్వాంటమ్ మెకానిక్స్ గురించి మనకు తెలుసు సంజయ్ గారు పనిచేస్తారు వాళ్ళకి తెలుస్తారు మనకి ఎవరికి తెలియదు చాలా మంది ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ ఉన్నారు వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు 1 year, September తర్వాత there is a huge impact in India. ఇప్పుడు ఏమన్నారంటే గల్లీలో కూడా క్వాంటమ్ గురించి మాట్లాడతారు. నేనేమంటున్నానంటే మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ మీ పేరెంట్స్ మీరు చెప్పగలుగుతున్నారు క్వాంటమ్ అంటే ఏంటో. We should tell them. We don't know. ఏ ఐడియా వస్తుందో తెలియదు మనకు. We should use the idea. We should channelize the ideas and translate it in products. Thank you very much and God bless you all the way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's truly going to help the students, but information. Now, moving on to the book launch, I request all the guests to come forward for the professional book launch of the journey of entrepreneurship. I also request all the other authors of the book to please come forward.
Request all the others to come forward. It is actually one of the vision taken forward by Honorable Paul. That is Honorable Paul Chundarwata. What more comment second book, the journey and entrepreneurship of the writer identity. So this directly connected to the mission and vision of Honorable CM Garu. I congratulate all the others. Okay, sir.
It's time to create our fund is a challenge with global AI. I request the guest to state the sponsor. Welcome, sir. So please, a small token of gratitude. I want to put TMP Prasad, regional manager, onto the page to accept our small token of gratitude. TMP Prasad, regional manager. Thank you, sir, for accepting our small token of gratitude. Okay, almost any presentation, please. Slots for the subject of.
I should also tell you the hardships that have been taken by the team of action. And I have to make a mention that Dr. Anil Kumar has ladies and gentlemen. There are many more behind the scenes. If not for their efforts, this would not have been possible. I don't want to blame the individual, it's the entire organization that was involved. Round of applause, please. Believe and energy that gives us all this confidence is this director of the Canadian Institute of Engineering and Technology. Yes, I don't classify him as a sponsor with a mission. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I request our principal sir and director sir to come forward to felicitate Dr. T.V. Reddy. Thank you, sir, for accepting our small token of gratitude. I now request Professor K. Madhukumar to accept our small token of gratitude. I now request Subramanian to accept our small token of gratitude. I now request Professor K. Dhanashree, Vice Chairman, to accept our small token of gratitude.
Dr. C.V. Sundar.
Please accept our small token of gratitude.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor K. Madhukumar to accept our small token of gratitude. Please, sir. Thank you, sir, for your increased support. We are greatly honored with your presence, sir. I now request Professor K. Radhashina, Vice Chairman, to accept our small token of gratitude. I now request Professor B. Patravalu to accept our small token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. P. Emmanuel onto the dais to accept our small token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. I request all the dignitaries to get seated. We have the closing remarks by Dr. P. Arun Kumar Garu.
My dear students, take this quantum tickets. One more on the beginnings. The same time, just say the beginning is all the rest. All the walks, all the winters. We would like to thank profusely for all your support and patience. Because your wait is not a short wait, it is a long wait. Of course, today the long wait is over. This one, JV చాలా technical. ఇది మనం చేసిన పనికి క్వాంటిటీ not వస్తుంది. I would like to say one thing. You are all expecting for all of these results here. But you only said so many times to take the challenge as opportunity. Now you have got opportunity to meet it. You are all going there. You are going very close to the center of where the quantum mission is coming. So you are touching the mission. Then you are so this is an opportunity. You are God because of the delay. So you have to see the opportunity in the challenge. First of all, I thank my honorable chairman, for giving a free hand to us and like a patient. Last year, it is a year for year. Last year, when I asked him, our honorable chairman said, sir, today, tomorrow, history. One day, I have accepted this. Immediately, sir, gave one number, one spot.
Just but entertain my small things only the it may be done actually that I don't know December, but only elements are given in December. I try to call him, but this because it is very difficult. Thought that it is not that much easy to give a call. Just I text my message. Sir, can you take one organization and exchange all our universities and faculty members? We simply said that, no, I am very busy because we also celebrated nothing. Everybody is celebrating on that. So he gave me two numbers. One is with that 12 and that is here. I tried to call them, but they not reply. I again send a message to David Peterson, they are not. Okay, I will inform. Because I don't know. I never started. Immediately, he responded. After this is what I he's a very humble man. Now he is what the servant of India Quantum Mission. He responded, he told me that knows that I am in Ayodhya, at that time is Ayodhya. Please give me one half an hour. He told me, okay, right now I am in the airport, you can connect from it. And I asked him, no, sir, I am in Delhi, I have a session. Sir, please, sir. Wait for half an hour, sir. This is the beginning of the circle. From then onwards, I think that, sir, the quantum entanglement is happening here. I thank to the faculty members who have mentored them. And apart from outside, the participant from Jaipur, participant from Pune, participant from Mumbai, Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, so many participants. And the passionate students, they are very passionate. They stayed here for 3 days. So, all over the country, now we are not only university class, so you are now you are going to perform all your skills, all your algorithms, all your use cases, all your concept. And we are also going to show the prototype also. Okay, only you will win, with others cannot win. But it is not end of the journey. All 100 people, promise to arrange the jobs in the Amaravathi quantum. Since the minds of the startup companies, so many startup companies here, particularly Sunday, he's not only going to sponsor Keshav, he wanted to pick up the question. They startup companies. Because the next startup companies so. Okay, that is the situation we have created in support of this. Sir, on this audience, people say it makes sense to see quantum transition for the entire system. Now, the choice is to provide us quantum never been that will be expensive. And I also because they have the global service law. They can not only provide jobs in the quantum value, they also can provide jobs in USA, in Europe, in Australia, in Japan. We have integrated top class doing. So you have to perform model discussions, you have to showcase your discussions so that they will be learning. Once again, maybe there are 10 things, maybe there are 10 things, 20 things. Don't disappoint yourself, the rest of the things we will take care of. If you get job, internship, and some way, some sort of practice. This is a promise. The blessings are all over. And very technology. He's now actually not saying because the last 1 week is going with this one. It's working round the clock. That's why to bless you, entire action family is here today. Entire action family is come here to see you. Thank you, all my friends, all my colleagues in action. And I thank all the sponsors. Truly, thank you so much of pain and for keeping up your students, those students and achievements. Motivating them. Thank you that. And tomorrow, definitely ensure that we will be all there. And just always strong and you can listen the brand numbers just for spot. Brand number, with the brand numbers. I'm going to say about the same level. So this brand is creating vibration. Take any technology from writing to take quantum technology. Tomorrow again, we are not only stopping here. The usually or usually we are going to hand over to AI also. We have a curriculum on different disciplines. We are also going to start quantum programs also. And with this connection, okay, I would like to tell you, we have already created 3 world records. Maybe shortly it will be recorded into this one is we have created this 1,710 programs. Thank you, MNT. Really, this is regularly happened. It started 27. Almost 1,000 now. 100 are already in. This one record. Another record is all the inside and get subscribed in Bison Program. 20,000 registrations. And finish right. They have created another record that is 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh, it means 1 lakh 20,000 quantum course and governments. They had only requested all the sponsors, had over 3 years certified. And the hackathon is another record going to be. Request of service to use this information to UNESCO because UNESCO is keeping records of these records. And as I request of girls to please give it to head, all girl students. Raise your head. The voice is there. That's what you see. But every people will only one country is there in the quantum technology and quantum astronautics. Because all of the physics, quantum technology is program is gathering to set groups and you perform your part and you register to evaluate to face with the session during the
On all requests are CMO also. So CMO always there is close monitoring of your activity. But still there is some decision both of CMO, trainers of CMO, according to their quality. Because they are taking care of your monitoring. Because they have to consistently you. So many people are working safely, safety concern from our side. Then all the stakeholders are helping this. It is because we have said problems with rooms and this gathering of our skills and this really cultural all these.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful and energetic closing remarks. We have a proposition. I request all the students to stand at your respective place. Small request, students please remove the tag. You all for making the event most memorable and cherishable. The students are requested to move to their respective venues.